Hello there, and welcome to this episode of A Tiny Dot in Space, where I play the various regions, territories, counties, whatever you call the first level of subdivision of the various countries on planet Earth, one by one on GeoGuessr. And I do so for three reasons. First of all, to see places I've never been to and probably will never go to. Second of all, to have some fun while doing so, or see something interesting, at least something that catches my fancy. And third of all, try to play a perfect game of 25,000 points on GeoGuessr in whatever area I'm in at any given time. If I succeed in doing so, well, that's the last you'll see of that area in this series. If I fail, you might see it again at a later date. So, today we are going into France, and we're going into the France department of Ain, which sits here just on the border to Switzerland, not quite on Lake Geneva, but no, sorry, Lac Léman, and just north and northeast of Lyon. And has a population of just shy of 700,000 people, covers 5,762 square kilometers, and the capital of the department is the city of, if I can find it, it's here, is in well, let's try that. My French sucks. Bourg-en-Bresse, or something like that. So, which has a population of about 42,000 people, 42,500 maybe. So yeah, here was it, sort of smack in the middle of eastern France. So, well, there's nothing to it. Let's just go and see what has in store for us. And see, yeah. And as always, you can have a go at trying to play the same game as me. So I'm just going to copy the link to it so you can find it in the description section of this video and see if you fare better than me, maybe before you watch this video. So let's see how this goes. Oh, for a moment I was like, yeah, this is Norway. It's not, but oof. Okay, well, I think we can wave goodbye to for 25k right away. This is going to be a nasty corner to deal with. Oh. Well, I was like, yeah, now we're going to be running around forever. Okay, so we can go to Vosges or something on the D102. And we are in Aranc on the D102. Yeah, if I can find the D102 like that, that's going to be a minor miracle, I think. And I don't really want to just randomly look around the map and see if we can find the D102, because I have a feeling we won't. Some interesting areas down here, though. Lots of tiny lakes. But I think it's more likely that we might be up here somewhere. That's D80. Okay, just in the off chance. Let's see if we can find the 100s anywhere. Nah. Okay, so we've got Aranc, and we've got Vosges, or something like that. Vosges. I wouldn't know. Okay, so what can we get to from Aranc? Okay, Aranc actually is... Okay, we're going to go to Hauteville and Corlières. Let's see if we can find Hauteville and Corlières. Let's see, we've got this area as well. Let's see. And I never thought of looking for Aranc, because Aranc looks like it might have a little bit of size to it. Let's see. Hauteville and Corlières. Hauteville is probably more correct, I guess. Let's just see if we can see any of those. Corlières and Hauteville. So Hauteville, that just means the high village. Or the upper village. No sign of either yet that I can see. Corlier and Haute-Vie and Aranc. Yeah, I don't want to spend from Villeneuve. Okay, so Newtown. Versailles. You might have spotted something that I missed, but okay, so for the moment, we don't have anything firm here. What the V, Collier and Aranc. This was La Route de Sepin. And that's a lovely little place, Aranc. Rue the 7th of February, 1944. That's what? That's half a year prior to D-Day. So what happened then? Okay, so leaving Aranc, which was a pleasant village. And what does it say here? La Région. Oh, okay. Fair enough. That's the region. That's a number of departments. So that won't help me much. Oh, well, let's see what it said on this thing. It said Marais Jarine. People must be laughing themselves silly for my horrible pronunciation, but that's what you get. I'm doing my best. Okay, this looks promising. This is the kind of intersection I like seeing. Okay, so here we can go to, we got the D8, that's better. So Haute-Vie and Corlier, and this go on takes us to Vosges and Aranc, and does it say anything else? Nope. But we're on the D8. That ought to be possible to find. Right? Let's see. Oh, here's the D8. That was... Okay. So let's see. We need to find Haute-Vie or Corlier. So let's see. So Haute-Vie is to the south and Corlier to the north. Ish. There's Plateau de Haute-Vie. Well, it said Haute-Vie L. So I'm not so sure that is the thing. Augemont Corlier. Well. We're 1.5 kilometers away. Ah, here's Aranc. Right. So, did we... Yeah, which way did we come into town? No, we were on the D102. So it might have been over here. Let's see. So we'll go north. Coming around a bend to the straight towards... Yeah, so we're on this thing. Is there a road off to the side here that I missed? There is. Yeah, that's pretty much what the bend straightens out. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3. And that's the end of the bend. Yeah, roughly. Gonna call it 3 to the end of the bend. And how far to that road? 1, 2, 3. Oh, hang on. Careful. 1, 2, 3. We're actually midway through the bend. So the bend ends there, and it ends here. So the middle of the bend should be there. Direction. Let's go with that. Okay. C's on the D59A. C's or C's, probably C's. D59A. It's probably going to be harder to find, but let's give it a go of finding the D59. D59A is probably an alternate route of some sort. And of course we face the usual problem in France where there's been no logic to how this, well, that's a bit unfair. There is a logic, but the logic is not geographical. It's only geographical in the sense that the department roads will be, department road numbers will be unique within the department. And then you'll have the same numbers again on roads in other departments. And unfortunately, there's no logic to how the numbers are distributed within the department, except that, of course, the main routes, well, as you can see, the D routes can get high numbers as well, so they're just basically given the numbers as the roads are, so like now you see you got the D58A here, and you would think, oh yeah, then the D59A will be nearby. No, sir. There is no guarantee of that, because the numbers are not based on geographical location. They are just based on in the order they are put on the map. Historically, also sort of chronologically, so it's just... So D59A, well, D59 is the 59th road. They gave a D, which isn't terribly helpful when you're geoguessing, but I've had my rants about that before. So maybe we shouldn't be chasing the D59. It would be nice to find it even so. But yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to find it in this manner. It's usually the last place you look as well, so... No, I think we'll have to swallow that bitter pill and see if we can find something along this D59A. Let's see if maybe... Oh, that's a nice bridge. See if we can get a proper view of that. That looked proper ancient, it did. Let's see if we can get some sort of... Well, that is a nice bridge. The question then is it a road bridge, or is it a railway bridge, or is it an old aqueduct? Let's hope that it is, for my purposes, that it is a road bridge. Well, actually a railway bridge could do as well, but an old aqueduct. Post électrique de Cise. Yeah, I never went through Cise to get a feeling for the place, the size of it. So we've got a river here, and that's a railroad bridge, actually. Okay. And let's see what it says here. Okay, so it's also got a proper bridge below. Bolazon and Toilette and Corvesia. Huh. Interesting names. Of course, we have no idea the name of the bridge or the river. And now I'm losing. Let's see. There we go. Let's see. This bridge is going northeastwards. Could it be a. Well, what do you know? Corvesia. And there's seas. There's the viaduct, the seas Bolazon. There's seas. So I think we're over here, weren't we? Right. Let's see. So there's a building. Are we looking at that one? That looks likely. Let's see, perpendicular to the road. We're looking, yes, slightly. Let's see, there should be a building here as well. A couple of buildings. Should be looking sort of. Let's see, looking northwest to perpendicular to the building. That means we're over here. That looks more likely. Going that way. Oh, let's see. We're looking. If I'm looking south. Yeah, that is starting to shape up. Yeah, let's call it there. Nice. Next one. Just as the bend is about to start. Now where do we go? Let's go south this time. What's this then? A gas pump or something? People, okay. Atinya. And not much else than Atinya. But we got an intersection. Ooh, and is this the sort of intersection we like? I hope so. Chemin de Chanet and Vaudreuil. Let's see. So, espace something. Vert. Let's see. So, that's northwards. So we're in Attignac. Well, I had higher hopes for Attignac than this, but okay. Based on what we saw coming in, but we could still. Oh, well, that's actually a fair bit to Attignac. And, ooh. Angers, Viria on the D29. Fairly sure we've seen the D29 somewhere, but I'm gonna explore this little town a little more. So we got a D29 going through Attignac. And the Church of Attignac. Yes, but okay, so Espace Salvaire. So which way does the D29 go then? That's a little hard to say. Let's put a checkpoint here. And then we head through. Yeah, Attignac is definitely a town. Definitely a town. And the town, oh, well, looky here. Okay, Brest. Okay, so Brest is off to the Attignac, not Attignac. My bad. Let's see. So we're in Attignac. Yeah. And this is the D975. Where's the D29 then? Here's the D29, and we came through this one. We were up the Baudiere. How far up it though? Are we like way up here? Let's see, we're looking north, northwest, and I think we actually might be up here. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, do we have anything we can use? Excuse me. Oh, that was explosive. Not as such as it would seem. Let's see how far away are we from the bend. 1, 2. Okay. So we're actually. Ooh. This is one of those dangerous ones. This must be down there. And then it kind of continuously bends that way. Let's have a look at this bend from this angle. So it's supposed to be bend a bit before we get to the bend. Is that it? No way. Nah. This is one of those that are so easy to get wrong. I want to say that we're about here. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 1, and we're through this whole thing. So if that is from there to there is 1. Of course, you would be slowing down a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 6 to that point. So if that is a 1, then I believe we should be down here. Close call. Right. Oh, we got a number of signs here. Excellent. Let's check this one first. D31, Riffier and Le Point. Pont? Le Pont? Possibly. Appartement on D31. We got. Okay, so this is called Jalinard. A whole host of signs. D31 and D39A, Bellegarde, Saint-Martin, Breno. And what else? Yeah, we got a lot of it. Le Fior, Le Petit. Oh, it's Le Petit. Okay, so not Le Pont. Let's see if we can find any of these names then. What was the names over here? Breno and Saint-Martin. Breno. Saint-Martin. Yeah, we need to go even closer. Saint-Rivière. Athénia. Le Pont. Coligny. Saint-Martin de Mont. That was not it, was it? No, neither name's high. that nice just yet. Mionnet, Saint-Olive, Villeneuve. Nope. Down here. Brior. Tenay. These places. Chalet, Esvoger, yeah, we've been over there before. Arak. Saton. We have to go even closer. I don't like having to go even closer, but hang on. Why don't I chase the D31 instead? And it was not Samartin. No, it's the Samartin DF. So D31 and D39A. How far away are these places? Yeah. Okay, so let's see. D31. Ought to be possible to find, but well, what do you know? And then there's a D39A. Okay, so the D31 seems to end here in Achtemar. Vitinieu, Lampnieu, Ruffier, Le Petit Arbre Parchement. Here's the D39A. Here we are. Got you in the end. Okay, so we are here. Ew. Okay, final round. Yeah. Okay, now we got the work cut out. Random mountain road in and I don't even know if this direction is the correct one to go. But it's the one I picked because it seemed to be going downhill. Wow. Where do we go from here? Oh. Chemin de Soufflet? Is that what it says? Can I read any more of these? Let's see. Chemin de Soufflet. Sur la roche, le rocher d'Orvaz. Then I can't read what it says in the opposite direction. But that ought be gay. Is that the name of a peak or something? That kind of suggests that this, because it was signs to hikes. Okay, signs to hikes in both directions. The one I came from and up the hill here. So, well, that can't be the right way. This ought to be gay. Wait. I did some. No, it's Belay. Oh, here's Bugay. Let's see now. Upper Bugay. Could we be a Bouger? So we could actually be up here somewhere. Souffler sur la roche d'Orvaz. Just want to see if I can find any of these. Yeah, because we got to be up in the mountains here somewhere. Definitely some hills here. Okay. Right. But that tells me that we should be going west instead. Even though the road seems to be going uphill. Here we are. Right over D48. D48 in, let's see, Vallée de la Semine. So that could be something that is named for a river or something. But thing is, there is no D48 here as far as I can see. Yet. So that road goes to Orvaz, wherever that is. Oh, right. Okay, so it could even be over here. Orvaz, Gironde 1000. What else? Orvaz, the lost Orvaz. Beledo. I mean, we could even be down here, maybe. Grand Colombier. Is that the Colombier that they do in the Tour de France? That could well be. Well, we're not there. So, viaduc sur la Semine. But yeah, we have to see the D48 anywhere. And that irks me. So, okay, so let's head up to Orvaz. Let's see. That's 4 kilometers. So that's going to be a fair bit of clicking. Let's just see if we can find anything up in Orvaz. Getting very twisty. Yeah, we're climbing and climbing and climbing. I don't know if I want to do that, but whoopity. That was an intersection. So got the Giron 1000, whatever that is. We're on the Barbeledo. And we're on the D48, aren't we? Yes. So this doesn't really lead anywhere. Well, actually it does. To Oyonnax. I've seen Oyonnax. Where is it? There is Oyonnax. Are we up here? No. So where could we be if we are in Beledo? We haven't seen Beledo anywhere. There is Beledo. Ah, we're here. Here we are. Yeah. So we're somewhere ahead of this bend, it seems. Oh man. Oh me. Oh my. And it seems, let's see, it seems like we're about there. Because there's a, that's where this bend is. Let's see. So here we are looking at this bend. You can barely see it. There's 1, 2, 3. And we're on the next bend. I believe this is where we are. And I don't really have anything else to go by. Fingers crossed. Oh, thank goodness me. Well, that was an interesting 25k, and well, some interesting bits of France we got to see there. And yeah, I really wonder if that was actually the call that they do in the Tour de France, which I now lost. Yeah, this one, the Grand Colombier. Okay, I'm gonna look that up really quick. Let's see. Grand Colombier, or should I look for Col de Colombier? Let's do that. Col de Colombier. Oop. If that is what I think it is, yes. And oh, it's not terribly tall. 1,500 meters, but let's see if it says something about the Tour de France. Yes. One of the most difficult passes in France, with stretches in excess of 20% on the climb from Artmar via Le Petit on the western side. Okay, so Artmar there, yeah, and well, let's see. The pass is seen. Gods, the ascent is 15.9 kilometers with 1,245 meters of elevation gain, an average gradient of 7.8%. Regular feature of the Tour de la, and you also use the Critérium de Dauphiné and the Tour de l'Avenir, as well as in the Tour de France, and has actually only been only been in the Tour de France twice, and that's within the last 6 years. Huh. Oh well. Anyways, that was a huge tangent. So that's it for this episode of A Tiny Dot in Space, and I'm glad you were still with me here on this Tiny Dot in Space. Crikey, I'm messing up my outro here, and I hope you'll join me for the next episode when it's up. Until then, bye-bye.